Hey, what's up? It's Misfit. I apologize immediately because this is probably gonna be real weird. Also, yeah, I can have two hands now because of how I have my camera set up now. This is a whole different setup than what I had before. So I'm getting used to it. Like, so my table obviously is right here with all the consoles and everything right here. But I'm behind the tripod essentially. I gotta like mess with this. But so this is the second in the series, the 2025 collection for the gaming stuff I have. I'm trying to like get out all of the gaming stuff I have currently before the end of the year, just so I could do like a overview of everything. So this is gonna be Sega Genesis stuff, which is one of my favorite game consoles ever. The first console I ever played on was Sega Genesis, which is weird because I it was made way before I was born. But what I first started with was a Genesis 2. Not this one. My brother owns our actual Genesis 2, which is funny. I don't own it anymore. I sold it to him. So I guess I'll just start with the consoles. So first off, I have a beautiful first gen Sega Genesis, which is dusty. I know. I'm sorry. It's a I don't remember where I bought this one at. I remember I just cleaned it out because it wouldn't read games at first, but I cleaned it. I think I bought it for like $30, so a pretty like reasonable price. I never had one of these when I was a kid, but I always liked the style of how they looked, so I had to get one eventually. Then this is a Genesis 2 that I bought for like $5 at a yeah, it's missing the side panel. That's part of the reason. But the guy didn't know if it worked. It was at a flea market about like 2 years ago. This one works. Surprisingly, I got home, tested it, works perfectly. Then, like the crown jewel of my Sega Genesis collection, which is hard for me to reach, I really gotta fix that. A Sega CDX, which I bought in a collection of stuff off of I think it was some, fuck, what was it? I think it was one of my buddy's ex girlfriends. One of my buddy's ex girlfriends had a little brother that had a big ass box of gaming stuff that was given to him by his grandparents. This was in that box. I didn't even know this was in the box. It was in the bottom of the box. Like I just looked at the top of the box. There was a couple of Pokemon Game Boy games. I think silver, gold, red, and yellow. And then he had sapphire at the bottom of the box. So I was like, I don't even need to look through the rest of the box. I was like, how's 250 sound? Got home because he said yes. He was like 19. He's only a little bit younger than me. So he's like 19. So I brought the box home, started going through it. And at the literally last thing I found under a bunch of VHS tapes that were lining the bottom of the big ass tote that was like the size of this fucking table was this old girl. And I didn't even know what it was. I'd never heard of a CDX. Look how clean this is. I just cleaned this recently. It's so cool. If you don't know what a CDX is, it's essentially, you remember it, the Sega CDs for the Genesis 1, the big ass motherfucker? This is essentially a Sega CD and Genesis. So you can play your Genesis games, or you could pull out your Sega CD games, which I don't own very many Sega CD games. I'm going to be honest. I don't really own any. But this thing works, and it's epic. It's so cool. It's so fucking rare, too. Like, if you look up the prices on these things, it's ridiculous. So even if I paid 200 just for this, it would have been fucking worth it. But that collection was crazy. I'm sure I'll pull other stuff out of that collection. There was no other Sega stuff other than this guy. But I'm sure I'll talk more about that collection with other games. Like, he had no cartridge games. He had a lot of Xbox 360, Xbox, original Xbox, and Game Boy stuff, though. So I guess I'll get into box games next, and I'll just run through them. This is Brutal Paws of Fury. Pretty fucking cool game. Really clean fucking case. This was out of my grandfather's collection. If you watch the NES one, you know when he passed away, me and my brother split up his video game collection. This one's complete, manual and all. This was in his collection, and I ended up keeping it for myself. Dakota took a lot of stuff from him. This is Spider-Man. I believe this is from my grandpa's stuff as well. This one, again, super clean case. I don't think there's any breaks in it. Let's see. I believe it has the manual. Yeah, it does have the manual. So there's the manual, the game. Super clean. Another really good game. I love Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man in general. I own a lot of Spider-Man collectibles in general. Then you got the classic Miss Pac-Man and a not so great case. I don't think this is actually a Sega Genesis case. This is like a Family Video case. I guarantee it. Yeah, it is. It's from Family Video or Blockbuster. One of the two. It got the manual though, but this just kind of rattles around in here. This is like a video store case. If you rented games, this is what they would give you. They would obviously not give you the real fucking box, or you just sell the bitch. But the cover and all that looks great. And it's got the game and manual. Another one from my grandfather's collection. This one's from a comic book store I used to work at. Cool Spot. This is pretty cool. I think I bought it for $10. I just thought it was cool. Ha, cool spot. Nah, that was fucking dumb as shit. Sorry. This one's got the manual as well. Really clean game. I played the shit out of this, actually. When I bought it, I actually really liked it. Cool Spot's pretty neat. What's next? Mortal Kombat 1. This was from a video game store I frequent. I believe I bought it for $15, which it's an okay price. It's basically just retail price, essentially. It has no manual. I was mad about that. He did tell me there was a manual in there, but he was cool. So I didn't really care too much. But look at that. Pretty clean. I should have checked it before I left the store, to be honest. That's my fault. That ain't his fault. I couldn't even be mad at him. Alright, this is the Revenge of the Shinobi. This is a pretty cool fucking game, too. I actually think this might... Oh, no. No, it's an original case, I think. I was going to say, I think it's another one. Yeah, that's a Sega case. This one's missing the manual, too. I believe this came out of my grandfather's collection as well. Damn, that is loose in there. But it ain't just floating around, so I don't know what's going on there. Ah, Jurassic Park. Another one that came from the same video game store as the Mortal Kombat. I bought this for like $5. This is a cheap game. I just had it when I was a kid, and I always remember really liking it. So I bought another copy. If I'm right, I think I have a fucking loose copy of it, too. Alright, what do we got next? Oh, Eternal Champions. This is a fucking good game, too. This one's a little worse for wear. It's got some issues. It's dusty. This was from my grandfather's stuff, too. Oh, the pins are broken. That's fun. At least I can show you, like... They're pretty clean. To be fair, I did clean all these games. Like, all the cards. When I buy them, I clean them. I've been just lazy lately. But yeah, the case is a little beat up. The game doesn't sit in there. I don't know why I even tried to pop it back in. That one came from my grandfather's stuff, too. Really cool game. Ooh, I think this is literally the most expensive Sega Genesis game I own. Gunslinger Hero, or Gunstar Heroes, not Gunslinger. What am I, fucking smoking crack? This one was also from my grandfather's stuff. I used to have a loose copy of it when I was a kid. Me and my brothers would play the shit out of it. But this one's complete. Manual. Game itself. Pretty clean. Really clean. I also like how I have my camera right now, because it's like, I can actually see everything in the viewfinder. And I can use both hands, which is awesome. Ah, yes. Another one from my grandfather's collection. I barely owned any box Sega games before he passed away. This is Crew Ball. So it's like Molly Crew Pinball. Heavy metal pinball. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat game. I think this game goes for like $40, if I'm right. I don't know why that was in there backwards. I think another one was in there backwards and I didn't fucking fix it, which I will figure that out later and fix it. Can I do this, please? Come on. Get back in there, you fucking bitch. Fuck. Ah. Alright. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. It's in really good condition. My grandfather was a huge heavy metal fan, a huge pinball fan. He had a ton of pinball games. I'm sure you will see, probably in the PS1 especially, you'll see like a couple of pinball games in there from him. My brother took a lot of them though. I'm not gonna lie. He took most of the pinball stuff. Now we go on to the loose cartridges, which there is a absolute fuck ton of. Now I gotta like step to the side. Come on. Don't drop any. Don't drop any. Don't drop any. We have Kid Chameleon. Never actually played it. I believe this came out of my grandfather's collection as well. Tell me, I'll have to play it at some point. Primal Rage. I have played this. Primal Rage is great. He had like 4 copies of Primal Rage. This is one of his copies. Dakota took one of them. This one's a little yellowed, but it's okay. It's a loose game. What do you expect? Really fun game, though. If you guys don't have Primal Rage, try it. This is Tournament Fighters. This is also a really fun game. This is one from when I was a kid. My brother Dakota gave this to me when I was like 8 years old. This was awesome. I love this game. All right. Truxton also came from my grandfather's stuff. I know nothing about this game, but the cover art is pretty sick. All right, now we've got Maximum Carnage. This one I bought at the same game store as Jurassic Park and Mortal Kombat, I think. And I bought it for like $6. And it's really nice. It's a really nice game. I really like this game. I used to have it on Super Nintendo. I always loved it. The red cartridges for Super Nintendo were really cool. Lethal Enforcers. I couldn't find the gun. I have the gun for Lethal Enforcers. But this one also came from my grandfather's stuff. Kind of fun game. Kind of like Duck Hunt. T2. I love this fucking game. I love the arcade Terminator 2 Judgment Day game. It's so fucking good. My copy is so bad because, again, I've owned it since I was like 8 years old. My brother gave that to me when I was a kid. Shadow of the Beast. This came from my grandfather's collection. I've never played it. Literally never played it. That cartridge... That board looks weird. Huh. Interesting. I always like that these weird cartridges that Sega used to do. They're really interesting. Like the early on cartridges. Then we got Mortal Kombat 2, another one from my brother when I was a kid. If it's got fucking tape on it to keep the label on, it's probably from when I was a kid. Mortal Kombat 2, actually my favorite Mortal Kombat game. Do I have 2 copies of Altered Beast? Yeah, I do. I see it right here. I have 2 copies of Altered Beast. One that looks like it's been through the fucking Iraq War, and one that also doesn't look that much better. Altered Beast is sick, though. This is probably my favorite game on Sega Genesis ever. This one definitely looks better. This one is garbage. These are both from my grandfather's stuff. I know that for a fact. All right. Oh, Izzy's Quest for the Olympic Rings. I love this game. I don't know if anybody's heard of this game. I barely ever hear people talk about it. I love this game. It's a platformer. This is also from when I was a kid. All right, rattle a couple more off. Judge Dredd. This game annoys the shit out of me. It's a cool game, but it annoys the fuck out of me. Another one from when I was a kid. I have 3 that are from when I was a kid right here. Spider-Man. Different Spider-Man game. This one's really fun, too. I played through this a lot when I was a kid. Another one from my actual collection. Power Rangers. It's like Mortal Kombat, but Power Rangers. I don't know. Or like Streets of Rage or Street Fighter, but Power Rangers. Or Double Dragons, which will come up soon, I think. Also one from when I was a kid. I always loved this fucking box art, though. That's so cool. It's really dingy, though. Again, one from when I was a kid. Double Dragon 3, played the shit out of this game with my brother. Another one from when I was a kid. I love this fucking game. I can't state that enough. I love that fucking game. Asterix and the Great Rescue. I never played this. It's one from when I was a kid, but I never played it. This one I think we stole from Hollywood Video. Almost positive. Zoom. Again, I don't know what the fuck this is. The cover just made me go, huh. This one's from my grandfather's collection. Did I just have a fucking stroke? I think I did. This is Heavy Nova. This is another one from when I was a kid. Another one I don't hear anybody talk about, but is a really fucking cool game. It kind of reminds me of Metroid. Pac-Man 2, The New Adventure. I never played it. It was also from my grandfather's stuff. And then Hellfire, another one from my grandfather's stuff that I've never fucking played. If I say that I haven't played any of these, comment if they're good, if I should give them a try, because they're just sitting on a shelf. If I should play them, let me know. Pac-Mania, I have played this. This is another one from my grandfather's collection. This one's pretty sick. Pac-Mania is cool. Fuck, what is this? Green Dog, the Beach Surfer Dude. Never played this. It was also in my grandfather's stuff. It's really dusty for some reason. I don't know why that one's so fucking dusty. Sonic 2, a game everybody's played. I love this fucking game. The Sonic 3D World, or I think it's, or 3D Spinball? Fuck, what's the 3D one? Is it 3D World? I fucking love 3D World. I don't have a copy here, but I fucking love that game. I bought this at the same store as Mortal Kombat and a couple others for like $5. Subterranea. I've never heard of this one. I think it came from my grandfather's stuff because I don't have any recollection of getting this. Oh, shit. I knew it would happen soon. RoboCop versus Terminator. I have played the shit out of this. This was one from when I was a kid as well. It's really beat. You can tell the ones that we used to play a lot. The ones that are more beat up are the ones we played. Oh, and then the Game Genie. We can create the little tower. Aha. I don't know. Bink. That will not come out of there. Guaranteed. Those are new pens. That bitch was in there. But all right, let me pick out like my 5 favorites, I guess. Okay, so definitely RoboCop. It's one of my favorites. Yay! Yeah, I'm sure everybody loves this part of it when I try to fucking find shit. Double Dragons 3, definitely. Definitely Power Rangers. Judge Dredd, no. That's great. And then Altered Beast. Alright. These are my 5 favorite Sega Genesis games I personally own. Altered Beast, it's self-explanatory. Altered Beast just goes fucking hard, alright? I don't know. It's fucking heat. Who cares? Izzy's and Izzy's Quest for the Olympic Rings. Also a really good fucking game. It's a platformer. Try it. If you can find a copy of it, get it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Again, it's just fucking Street Fighter with Power Rangers. There's no way you can fuck up. Double Dragon 3. Again, it's fucking Double Dragons. Double Dragons goes hard. Great ass game. RoboCop versus Terminator. I love it. I just really like it. This, I should have grabbed Judgment Day. I actually prefer Judgment Day. If I could find where Judgment Day is, I'd like to just get rid of that. Judgment Day. My definitely one of my favorite. I think this is actually my favorite. It's definitely my most played Sega Genesis game is fucking Judgment Day. I love this fucking game. It's definitely, if not my favorite, it's the one I've played the fucking most. Oh shit. Oh. Huh. Sorry about that. Go forward a little bit. Oh. Yeah, let me readjust this shit. But yeah, so quick little overview. And while I'm doing this, what's your favorite thing that I've pulled out this video? Was there anything specific that you all really liked in my collection? Everyone's gonna say the fucking CDX. I already know it. It's the rarest thing I showed off so far in any of these overviews. I know somebody's gonna. It might be the rarest console I fucking own, to be honest. I know most of you are gonna say the CDX because not a lot of people fucking own one. I don't even know how many there were made. Comment that below too. Even though I'm probably gonna look it up before or after this is uploaded, which I might post in the comments if I fucking feel froggy enough to jump on that. But yeah, that's the overview. That's all the consoles and all the games. Y'all have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you think that I should make another one. Peace. Oh, also, let me know what your favorite Sega Genesis game is. And have a nice day.